Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to Live with Roxy with Steph Sabraw. Back in the house, flustered.
Yeah, we are shelter dogs right now. I'm currently a wet shelter dog.
I'm a dry shelter dog, so there we are.
A mess.
Guys, Brett Hickinson, Miles Cosgrove, Jonathan Mattingly. What are those the names of the cops that killed Breonna Taylor? Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. We start the show for you've been off of the show all week. We've been starting the show with those names because go flying fuck yourself.
Yeah, we're too comfortable not using their names.
This is a question for you though about their names, which I think is interesting. You know how the only situation I guess that I can talk about that maybe won't be as offensive because I'm from Boston would be like how we didn't want to use the Boston Bombers names. Like people were like when one of the Boston Bombers went on the cover of Rolling Stone, and then people were like, we don't want anybody to know his name. We want him to die and have no impact on, like nobody knows what his name is. And actually probably this is not a test because don't say it out loud, but like probably you don't know the Boston Bombers.
No.
Yeah. So the most people don't because like Boston was very, very serious about like not letting them have names. So I think that this is kind of interesting because really why we're trying to get their names known is because they get to just like walk around the street and like be
anonymous.
People. And that's fucking crazy. So it is interesting as society. Sometimes we like don't want anybody to have a name because we don't want their name to go down in history, even for good or bad reasons. We don't want them to be famous, but these people are still fucking walking around.
Yeah, I mean, the serial killers and the bombers want the recognition. It's part of their drive to do something so public and so massive. But yeah, with these names, it's like we keep calling them police officers. But I feel like if I was a cop, I would want people to designate the name too. If you are saying none of that you are all not bad cops, then maybe we should be more specific.
Yeah, exactly. So instead of just arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor, if we say Brett, Miles, and Jonathan, then that's who the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Like we are narrowing in. And so, yeah, that's how we start the show and we'll see how many days in a row we have to start the show like that. So far, I think we're at 4 days that we've been doing it on the show, but we're definitely at months since February that we've been talking about it and saying it. So let's keep it going, guys. We've got a lot of other things to talk about on the show today. I know that already was fuck no news, but we have more fuck no news as 2020 continues to suck dick and not in a good way.
Like bad dick.
Bad dick.
You know?
Well, are they bad at sucking dick or is it bad dick? It's a bad dick to suck. Nobody wants to suck a bad dick. First of all, this person hasn't showered in weeks. They haven't shaved.
Stop!
They have the funk going on. 2020 has a funky dick.
No!
And we all know
after a long days of work is something to battle.
We all know it's covered in warts. Thank you, Noah. No. That's what it is. We're sucking bad dick today here on this show. Well, we would get a lot more views if we were sucking dick on the show. But a couple of deaths took place in the last 24 hours, one of them being Peter Green. You guys know Fleetwood Mac is a top 3 band of all time for me, so we will be talking about that. He was one of the founders who put together Fleetwood Mac, but also was just a monumental figure in the music industry, a face with no name. He's somebody that like a lot of people knew but don't know what his actual name was, but he's so well respected. By so many of his colleagues. Let's see if I can drink this. I think it might be too hot. It's really fucking hot. I can't hold it. If you can't hold it, you can't put it inside you. That's what she said.
That's facts.
If you cannot hold it, you can't put it inside you. Yeah. It probably wouldn't fit.
Yeah, can you imagine something you're not able to?
No. Bad dick. Also, right before the show went up, I turned to Steph and I wish I didn't say this. I said, is there any more news? There just doesn't seem to be any news today. And she was like, well, Regis just died. Like literally you were maybe the first person on the planet other than People Magazine to know, because that was like so fast. I mean, you saw that within 2 seconds, and Regis had a big impact on both of our childhoods. So that was a big blow. He lived in a long and amazing life, but it definitely is fuck no news to see him passing, which we will talk about. Also in fuck no news, this was a little complicated to me. Steph broke it down really well. She'll break it down for you guys too. But a judge in Seattle granted temporary restraining order on what was a previous ban for crowd control weapons. So they were not allowed to use crowd control weapons anymore. And now there is a ban on not being allowed to use crowd control weapons so that the police in Seattle can use crowd control weapons. So that we will discuss as well. And then just briefly, we saw the images of the wall of vets joining the BLM movement in Portland, and it was really beautiful. So we wanted to highlight that here. And there is a fuck yeah news. That's fuck yeah. And then there's a little bit more fuck yeah news. We're going to be doing an unboxing today on the show. Woo! I wonder if Skybound likes that I opened the show talking about all the penises that we suck. Thank you, Skybound.
Unrelated to Skybound.
Do you think this isn't why I don't get sponsored? Okay.
No. Yeah, we just need to find the right brand that's okay with the dick sucking combo.
I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No,
it's
I
like
take
a
it
gang
back.
signs.
I take back what I just said. I did. I take it back. Skybound rocks. For those of you guys who don't know, I've been with Skybound for quite some time now. I went with Skybound to San Diego Comic-Con, and prior to even Schmodown being with Skybound, I was with Skybound. So they sent me this box to unbox, and I have no idea what's in it. So
love it.
We'll be doing that. The last time they sent me a box to unbox, you guys remember, it was full of whiskey. So we don't know. We don't know what could be inside. Walking Dead put out this really awesome whiskey, and it had a ton of bottles and trinkets and stuff inside. So that was
cool. Side note, speaking of Skybound and all of our wonderful adventures with them last Comic-Con, this was a year.
I know.
Last year, Rox and I were dominating.
Rolling in the deep.
Just rolling in the deep of greatness at Comic-Con.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Can't wait to go back.
And now we are lost dogs.
Yeah. Lost shelter dogs, please
dogs, please find us.
The wet dog smells not as bad as they say, I swear.
I might smell. I don't think I do, actually, though.
You don't.
Okay. Good talk. But I did a spot for Secret yesterday. Unpaid. I just wanted them to know about the gel deodorant that I use because I told you it's the only thing that makes me not smell.
You put the deodorant on your show?
I already had it on. I just told them about it and then showed them and then went kind of like that.
I had a guy tell me one of his biggest turnoffs ever is watching a girl put on deodorant.
Well, so that's interesting because I've had a guy say that to me because I one-hand deodorant. Have you ever seen me deodorant? I don't know. Okay, I guess most people. All right, let's do it. So here's how the gel works.
Okay.
You scroll it. It goes up like this because you guys see there's a little bit of gel. I already have deodorant on, so this is going to be weird. But so I go for this arm and I go like this.
Yeah.
Look at my little baby hairs. Go like that. And then I go like this. Oh, that's too much. Well, there we go. And I go like this. I one-hand deodorant.
I think I do the same thing.
And he was like, only serial killers do that. And most people go one and then two. I 1, 2.
I don't know. I just did it, but I think I switch off.
It should be a dance.
Yeah.
Really
I mean, what's the alternative? I don't wear deodorant. Does that turn you off less than me putting it on?
Suck my dick.
Retweet.
Hashtag. Already super chats and Streamlabs coming in. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show and us. Really appreciate it. Greg LeBeau said, Roxy and Steph, I appreciate y'all. Oh, we just said I said I appreciate you before I even saw that. And then you said you appreciated us. I appreciate you appreciating us. Thank you, Greg, as always. Luce Cox says, hey, everyone. Love you both, Roxy and Steph. RIP Regis. Also, Also, man, how about that Depp and the Sun case? Good God, it definitely looks like Amber Heard was so controlling in that relationship. Man, I don't know. I have not been paying attention.
I know. I saved a thread that detailed the relationship because I will look into it when I have the energy. Yeah, but I can't right now. It's just not at the forefront of the issues.
This is something I'm putting my head in the sand about, and I should not. But I just like. Lloyd Nance, my very first super chatter ever, never forget it, says Stexy. Yes, Stexy in the house. Stexy in the house. Stexy in the house. Joshua Beauty Boy Rose. First of all, the nickname Beauty Boy is amazing.
Love it.
Roxy looking fine as hell. Steph, you look bomb too. Great. Love that.
I needed that.
Yeah. Sans makeup team.
Yeah. We're naked right now.
We are naked, just with clothes on. Katie Robinson, the Good Witch, our favorite Katie,
Love you,
says, Katie. Just saying, hey, glad to have Steph back. Samesies.
Hey, Katie.
Yeah, Steph left us, and it was...
You had such good guests this week.
I did, but I missed you.
Yeah, me too.
My brother called us last night and was like, "Oh, we're battling for who's the best guest on the show." I was like, "It is not a battle. Steph won that war. It's already been won."
I disagree with that, but if you're saying it,
not me, them.
I don't.
It's the people.
Jet's the rock stars. Hard competition.
He is hard competition. Speaking of hard,
tell me more.
Nope, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go from there. Let's just go into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Chrissy F says, "Hey, oh wait, nope, yep. Hey, Roxy, I've been watching your content for a while now. Your show has been." Did I just stutter? Your show has been such a great distraction.
Wait, raise both hands so we know.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. What is it?
Okay. So everyone, if you think someone could be having a stroke, like they tripped, fell, did something weird, it's STR. So
like Stryer.
Yeah, exactly.
STR.
So ask them to smile. Good. Now ask them to talk. Say a sentence.
Hello, my name is Roxy.
Great. No mess up. Now raise both arms. Both at the same time. We're good. No stroke.
They're still wet from the deodorant. Don't judge.
At least you could.
And because I've been doing the laser, I'm trying not to shave them. But look at
you have the baby hairs.
Yeah, but look, they're so long.
I know, it's like boy hair.
If you guys could see this, I have like a little boy blue.
Yeah,
he's under there.
Little boy blue. Beauty boy is there.
Beauty boy. Hello, beauty boy. Weird. We got weird. Okay, sorry, Chrissy F. I didn't mean to butcher your Streamlabs. Chrissy F. I'm giving you all the attention in the world. Chrissy F. said, "Hey, Roxy, been watching your content for a while now. Your show has been such a great distraction. I stumbled in the same place I did last time for me during the pandemic. Add this to your rent fund, and hopefully the U.S. gets the pandemic in order." Chrissy, thank you so much. Yeah, as I've told you guys, the end of the month is brutal. The end of the month is brutal. So I appreciate that, Chrissy F. Weston Ira, we can always count on you for an interesting comment. Let's see. So Ray Parker loses his mind on IG. CNN makes a race team due to BLM. And 2 Kens were charged for an attempted lynching in Indiana. I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, wow.
But hashtag Stexy Time returns, making all of that 1,000 times better. If this were a Harley and Poison Ivy scenario, who is Ivy? Well, it's tough actually. I feel very connected to Poison Ivy, but I also feel like of the two of us, I think you're less Harley. I think we're kind of both Poison Ivies.
Can you just...
But I can do Harley. Maybe you're Poison Ivy and I'm Harley. Okay, so Harley, we know Harley Quinn. Harley Puddin', she does the, like, almost sounds like an old Jewish grandma.
Yeah.
But she's crazy and she is in love all the time with the Joker and has an abusive relationship and is like wild child. Poison Ivy is the plant one. So she can make people fall in love with her using the power of plants. She's a little more calculated and evil. She usually has red hair, which...
It's white right now. Okay. You can't see.
Wow.
It's red. Wow. What really takes away the color? What is
that? That's what I was saying to you about the thing we're doing today. Wet doesn't look like the color.
Yeah. But we already have a fix.
I know.
There was no fix.
I told you guys we were doing the World Girl shoot today, and we can't tell you what it is, but last night we ran into a roadblock. And we're going to fix it best we can.
Yeah. It's a definite roadblock with no true solution other than just being ourselves.
This is what it means to give something a whirl.
Yeah. We're not going to fake it. It wasn't planned perfectly.
Yep. So I would say of the two of us, probably I'm Harley and she's Poison Ivy. But I feel like maybe we have both of us more.
Yeah, I would agree after your synopsis.
Cool. Austin Kramer in here with the support. Thank you so much, Austin. Glenn Caesar says, "Hello, Roxy and Steph. Love you both. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Very sad news about Regis Philbin and Peter Green. Rest in peace. Despite the fuck no news, I hope that you and the Rockstars band each still have a love-filled rest of your Saturday." Thank you, Glenn. You too, always. You are a doll.
Glenn sent me a hotspot possibility too.
No way.
Yeah.
For AT&T?
Yeah.
Like a link to it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem like it might work?
Yeah. We're looking into it.
We're
on a family plan, so we're figuring it out.
Fucking dope. Yeah. Ryan White says, "Hey Roxy, a few things. First, I agree with Tongue Punch Fartbox about having an all-female SEN Live episode. That would be awesome. Second, oh my God, on SEN Live this week, somebody super chatted in Steph Sabraw for mayor.
No way, that's fucking awesome.
It was great. Second, no spoilers from yesterday's match, but I will say, pop, Jigglypuff. That was hilarious.
Jigglypuff.
Third, hi, Steph. Yeah, such a Jigglypuff. Lloyd Nance back in here. First super chatter ever. Obsessed with you, Lloyd. Roxy and Steph are my favorite people. Love you too. Love you back, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Polly D. Polly D. Are you DJ Polly D?
Yeah.
Are you Paul Denuzio? Or are you just a different Polly D?
So I have to get this off my chest about Polly D. He's a very, very attractive man. I wish he would stop gelling his hair like that.
Yeah, I don't like hard hair.
Yeah, I want to be able to run my hands through your hair.
I know, but it's also like, do you watch Jersey Shore still?
I used to.
Okay, so at this point I still watch because love. And he pays for literally everything they do. He is by far and away. So he makes like 10 mil a year. Like he is loaded
from DJing or like, oh wow,
from DJing and appearances. Like his income has surpassed all of theirs by far, even Snooki's, like all of theirs. And he's so generous with it that I'm like, okay, I don't think you should do your hair like this, but clearly you have like a brand.
Yeah. And it's working. Who am I to judge? But yeah,
I don't want to fuck your hair.
Yeah. I am not interested. You weren't asking, but
yeah, he wasn't asking. But here we are. We should go on the Polly Vinny double shot of love.
I just know that it would bring out the worst in me, or I would just leave.
Yeah, and they also like girls that throw themselves up on them. I can't do that.
I can't do that. But you could. You're an actress. You could.
Oh my God, Vinny, you're so cute.
I've wanted you forever.
Like for my whole life, I've always thought about it. Like anytime I even hear the name Vinny, I'm like, oh. Cool.
We're getting casted.
But anyway, Pauly D said, "Love your streams. Keep on rocking." When I pause like that, it's hard. It's hard to figure out what key eat.
Can you, if you
no
doesn't do it?
Okay, like to
a little bit, but not really.
But it doesn't, like, because then it would be.
Yeah.
I can't get it to a place where it doesn't cut them, even when I go all the way. You guys might not know what I'm talking about, but it's fucking annoying as fuck. So there you go. Jake Yakoveta said, "Laugh my ass off. First, I thought Steph was talking about PLD, Paul Denuzio, and I was so confused. That would have been amazing.
I would never shade Paul Denuzio like that.
That would be fucking rude. I'm sweating my dick off right now. I'll have dick talk on the show today. Lewis Cox, speaking of dick talk, get it?
Dick talk.
Sorry, that's not making fun of you, Lewis. You're awesome. It just at some point I had to make a cock joke. Now you got it. Roxy is Harley and Steph is Ivy. That's you and I are on the same page. But
I think it's because you've rocked the Harley outfit so many times that it's hard to not picture you as
I do love Harley so much, but I love Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Ryan Payne would have loved to have Steph on the show with Kate. Yeah, they would be a really good pairing together. Kate Mulligan. Yeah, you guys would have been really, really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she is the shit. Wow. My hair stuck to my back. A lot of sweat back there.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls. It sounds like swing, batter, swing, sweaty balls. Sweaty balls. Mark Jason Ali in the Streamlabs. Hi, Steph. How have you been since you were last on the show? How are your grandparents, Roxy? Did you manage to go over to see them? Some news. All is looking good for an apartment I put an offer in for. Excited. Love the show.
Awesome.
Mark, is this an apartment for you and your girlfriend?
Ooh.
Let us know. Just curious. Starting with the first part, Steph, how have you been since the last time you were on the show?
Great. I missed the show, but I'm back.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Are
you
kidding
miss
me?
the show?
I love being on the show. Every chance I can get to be on the show, I will be on the show.
Did she really miss it?
Yeah.
What prevented her from being here?
Wi-Fi, parental guidance.
I don't know, guys. She texted me saying, "I don't miss the show."
It's kind of wild. Honestly, Rox, being on your show every day is torture.
Yeah. and stop handcuffing me to the floor.
I don't want to be mayor. I do.
I really do. The next part, Higher Grandparents Roxy, they are good.
Grammy's hilarious.
Yeah, I did manage to go over and see them. They're good. They're fine. They're living their life as much as they can. There's definitely ups and downs, but I did go over and see them. Grammy does tell me she watches at least 5 minutes of every show. So if you're watching this 5 minutes, Grammy, love you lots, you annoying bitch. You're welcome.
They're the funniest Grammy granddaughter combo ever.
Yeah.
Just like constant shade.
Yeah. So true. I love her with my whole heart, though. And news about the apartment. Yes. So let us know if it's with your lady. Hitman Hudson said, who in Hollywood has the most BDE? Also, Steph for mayor. I mean, obviously, like, there's major BDE all over Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere. But who would you say has the most BDE? Well, okay. Fuck. That was a bad answer. I don't know that BDE is always a good thing. Do you think BDE is always a good thing?
Yes, you can't be a dick and have BDE.
Yeah, because like, okay, so for example, like Chris Brown would probably, like, he has BDE, but like,
I know what you're saying.
Not good way.
Yes, like you know,
like my shit don't stink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but I'm talking about BDE. Like this is like
ooh, baby.
Yeah, like wow, that's like you have the mojo. Austin Powers is talking about BDE. I think, okay, just off the top of my head right now, the two people I can think
John
of.
Boyega and
Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans does
just like
BDE.
Both all on the right side of everything. Funny, hot as hell.
Yeah, they both do. I mean, all of the Hemsworths. They for sure have BDE. Michael B. Jordan, he's got pretty big BDE.
He was my third. It's like all of Marvel, DC.
I kind of feel like Adam Driver has BDE because, like, otherwise, how else?
You know what? You're not wrong. It's true. His BDE is driving.
His Adam.
Yeah.
For sure. Thanks for the question, Hitman Hudson. Happy to answer anytime. For anybody who's unaware, because I've seen a couple of people in the chat, BDE is big dick energy. Yeah. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah.
And
Oscar Isaac. Katie, the Good Witch. Agreed.
Totally. Matthew McConaughey. Not as much for me. I don't think he has BDE.
Yeah.
Really. Like, I never think about his D.
Yeah.
He's kind of like BCE.
Think about him in a Lincoln.
Crazy energy. Yeah, me too. Noah Denman in the house. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. When checking for a stroke, it's best to have them raise their arms in front of them straight out. Oh, interesting. I'm still good. I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
And what are you looking for? That they can't physically do it or that they're even?
Yeah, when this one, it's that one doesn't go usually.
Ace Money says, I appreciate that you both don't suck bad dick on YouTube. #standards. Thank you.
It's really hard to get out of the dick sucking YouTube game.
It is hard. Also, welcome back, Steph. You are definitely our favorite guest. #Steph for mayor.
Incredible.
Knew it.
You are my champion.
Hitman Hudson says Steph Sabraw is the only Steph that is better than LeBron. Like, not Steph Curry?
Facts. I'm Chef Steph with the pop boy. Not Chef Curry. That's a lyric. You wouldn't understand.
So good. So glad. It was a really good
So
one.
funny. We're diametrically opposed, not foes, but friends and best friends, and we are so opposite. She was in this room listening to classic rock, you know.
Yeah, well, I was listening to Chris Cornell because he just dropped his estate just dropped the cover that he did of the Guns N' Roses song, and it was so beautiful. And I've been listening to it for the last several days. And then Mark Ellis was texting me about it, and I was like, oh my God, I'm just gonna listen to this on repeat all morning. But you were in the bathroom listening to
a bunch of different things. City Girls, Drake, energy. You came in on energy.
I got energy. Got a lot of energy.
If you're reading this, It's Too Late is like my favorite Drake. It's hard to say. Anyways.
You just fought with yourself.
Yeah. I go back and forth with Drake, even though he's like a colonist artist.
I get it. Noah Denman says, yeah, it's harder to hold the arm in front of you, so it's better to do it that way. You look for one hanging below the other.
Oh, Thanks, Noah Denman.
Appreciate that. Why'd you say oh like that?
I'm just looking at Pepe Khan in the chat.
Oh, well, here's what I'll say about that. You're not alone, Pepe Giraldo. Where's the con? Oh, Pepe Giraldo and then Pepe Khan.
Oh, two Pepes.
I think it's the same Pepe, probably. Here's the deal. You're allowed to vote for Trump and be in this stream. Do I think that that's psychotic? Totally.
But totally. Maybe we can convince you otherwise. So stay around.
Stick around.
Let's talk.
Let's hang out. You know who does not have BDE? Trump. Dead serious. Trump has LDE.
Shrimp.
Like, positive about it.
Oh my God. Probably crusty. Crackling orange. Ugh. Oh, God.
Crusty?
Yeah, think about it. You can't
I just don't like that
many
word.
cans and not expect to have.
Ben Rayner says, is Steph still a guest and not co-host yet? If she's co-host, then the fave guest's still open. Good point. Also, just so you know, have you seen what I've been doing with my legs? Because I can't. Like, they're stuck.
Are you really sweaty?
No, they're in the wires.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, this one can't go this way further. And this one can't go.
She's in a splits right now.
Like
half splits. You're in the pigeon.
What is
wait. How can we do this?
There
There we go.
Freedom! But I am sweaty. Well, if Steph wants to be co-host, then she has to not ditch you guys for a week.
I have to earn my spot.
Yeah, because she hasn't yet. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Facts.
Every single second of every day, Steph earns her spot. All right, let's continue. Should we do the unboxing or should we do a little news?
Let's do unboxing.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. All right. Okay. Wow, I can't lift it this time. I've lost my strength. Oh. Thank you, Skybound. I really appreciate this, and whatever it is, I'm sure I will love it. So, without further ado, drum roll, please. Oh, it's a pretty cool sound you can make. I always appreciate a box that's relatively easy to open and that I don't have to use my trident for.
I love the trident, though.
Do you like how I'm doing this? Can you guys even see me? Oh, shit. This has got a lot of shit in it. All right, we got to back this up.
Yeah, wait. Why don't I put it and you take stuff out?
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
You're going to be able to put it on your lap?
Yeah.
I have to move all the way back. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. This is fucking dope. So I think this is all stuff that they were selling at their expo too. I'm not positive with that, but I think I've seen some of this stuff. Who doesn't need a koozie? This is a redneck koozie. Great. Fabulous. Thank you, Budweiser and Skybound. I can put it around my drinks, which we will be having later.
Margaritas on the house tonight, you guys.
Awesome coaster.
Get your mixes.
Look at all these coasters. These are fucking cool.
Oh,
you guys know I'm still like such a diehard Walking Dead and Skybound person. I'm always can use a good sticker. Can I make a comment?
Yeah.
Like you guys
kind of looks like me. I saw that as soon as I saw it, but I didn't want to be a narcissist.
Like you're so cute.
I found my doppelganger.
Because you have colored hair, but not right now, but I know it is. This is the Walking Dead Survivors and Walkers Tack Deck. It's a power shifting card game, so we'll be playing this Stone Day F later. Love. Let's see. The Walking Dead battle damaged Tyrese and Farmer Zombie. Oh, yeah. Cool. Love these. Thank you. Thank you.
Those are cool.
Oh, this is from their Outcast show. I remember when I went to their Outcast party at Comic-Con 2 years ago. Wow, Comic-Con. Very, very cool. Brodicus?
I thought it said bootylicious, just really quickly, wishful thinking, but still sick.
These are dope. They sent me so much swag. Whisperers. Ooh, the Whisperers are creepy as hell, but these are actually kind of cool. I like taking little action figures and trinkets and putting them around my apartment and swagging up the place.
We should get you some of those.
Guys, it's Coral. There he is. Coral. Thanks, Coral. I would so use this as my Comic-Con lanyard this year if we were there.
Very sad.
I know.
We'll be back with a vengeance next year.
Pin.
Hopefully.
I can put it on my lanyard. Yeah, we will be.
When we have vaccine.
Invincible. Hell yeah. Invincible is dope. The comic book line. This
Sick.
is from their limited edition Invincible action figure. Can you guys see? Yeah. Okay. Dwight, Lucille, patrol sniper, Walking Dead, a real apocalypse hero. On the back it shows who they've got. They do a Jesus one, Rick, Michonne, Ezekiel, and Shiva, the tiger. So that's pretty freaking cool. Again, I'm a massive Walking Dead fan, so they're definitely speaking my language.
This is insane.
Lana Marco saga. Wow. Look at, what is it called when you have ears like that? Or the horns, like ram horns?
Ram horns / elf ears.
That's sick. From Saga. What do we have? And this look like a blunt?
I was like,
it's Lucille. Okay, this is
me.
fucking dope. You guys know from TV fights, I used to use Lucille as my, what's it called? The javelin or whatever. Oh, and it's a pen. All right, this is fucking cool.
Oh, that's sick.
That's
you should
really
sign
sick.
Autograph for that pen.
Oh, well, does anybody want my autograph?
They will if they don't now.
How do I make it go back in? Peek. Trying to take away. Okay. Putting this back, but that is freaking cool. Love
Very
that
cool.
pen. All right, what do we got? Oh, Hilltop keychain. Everybody who's a Walking Dead fan knows. Hell yeah to Hilltop. Wow, guys, the amount of swag. What are you trying to do? Get my pants skybound? Yeah. Outcast 8 full color picture cards. Should we open the pack of cards?
Yeah.
We're gonna open that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is, these are tons of pins.
Cards
oh my god.
used to be so cool.
I know. I kind of was hoping there was a
Were
piece
you
of bubble gum in there.
Pokemon or-
Yes, duh.
Yeah.
Wait, all these pins are dope. This just says die, 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 die.
Oh, I
everywhere.
love that. But I wouldn't want that energy on me.
Maybe you put it on somebody else and they don't know. Yesterday's cool bus one.
Cool.
See all the swag, dope. Who are in the cards? Let's see. Oh, it's from Outcast. Oh, this is the dude that was in forget, Ben Bateman interviewed him and he was in Almost Famous. That's the little boy from Almost Famous.
Oh, wow, good.
But he's in
I
Outcast
love
now.
when kid actors get more work.
Yeah.
So many of them just stop working.
So many Outcast cards. These are really cool. Thank you. And then these are like literally say Steph Sabraw all over them.
Wow.
These like black vampire-y lips.
Love it.
And oh my god. This bitch be crazy.
Love her.
She's wild.
Love her journey.
Couple more pins. Oh, this is a guitar pick. That's cool. I do want to learn to play guitar, as you guys know.
We should get my brother to teach you.
You think you would?
Yeah. He's the nicest human on earth.
All right. Look at my chain.
Do your chain hang low. Do it wobble to the flow. Do it shine in the light. Is it
Platinum, is it
gold? Can you throw it over your shoulder?
Mind crack deck. Oh my god, there's so many games in here.
Low.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
More
Roxy
decks.
just turned on Xenon, turned into Xenon, the warrior princess. Xena, the warrior
Xenon
princess.
is the other one.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
Wow, these are bandages? Walking Dead bandages?
Oh,
that's dope.
That's dope.
Hope I don't get cut, but if I do.
You have protection.
All right. This must be one of their prints. It's fucking cool artwork. Damn. Guys, I'm sweating and I need to see what you guys are saying. A mouse pad.
Nice.
We in the 90s, bitch. Okay, what do we got down here?
A lot of people use mouse pads.
Wow, Walking Dead Skybound image. This is really cool. Look how great this is.
Okay. Oh, that's sick.
Really, really cool.
You should definitely hang that somewhere.
Yeah, that's awesome. Grateful, grateful.
Sick.
Oh, there's still more?
Sick, nasty.
Oh my god, I thought that this had come to the big end. Guys, this is quite the unboxing. Thief of Thieves Volume 1 hardcover. That's cool. This looks really cool too.
That does.
Should we read it later?
Yeah.
We can do a read
Give
along.
me a bedtime story.
And at the bottom of it all, let's see.
Oh, God.
Murder.
She
A
wrote.
bone-shattering account of murder, masculinity, and mayhem.
Oh,
Crude.
sounds like real life.
I think it's a poster.
Is it like a promo poster for something?
Must be for Crude.
Wow, dope.
He's got BD.
Yeah, that's some BD.
Thank you, Skybound. Thank you, Walking Dead, Outcast, all of these amazing shows. Invincible, Eve of Thieves, all this great stuff. I look so much cooler now that I've got this on my head.
I wish I had something.
You want a pin?
Yeah.
You got to put it on. Thank you. You guys let me know what your favorite thing was. Leave a comment in there. Let me know how much you love that stuff and what you will be getting if you want anything. All right, going back to you guys in here because we don't have that much long because Steph and I have to get planning our shit.
We have so much to do today.
I know so much. In the streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Hitman Hudson says, Kendrick Lamar is the GOAT rapper right now. I love Kendrick. I don't know that he's the GOAT rapper, but I do love Kendrick.
Arguably living right now. You can argue it. I don't know what I think, though. He's top 3 for sure.
He's so good. Noah Denman says, Trump has MDE, micro dick energy. Facts. That's what we were talking about.
Big facts.
Big facts.
Big little facts, you know?
So just little facts? Small facts. Baby facts. Do. Baby facts. Do. Baby facts. Do. Baby facts. Going back into the super chat, Lewis Cox says, Roxy is Buffy and Steph is Faith. I agree with that, which is cool.
I can't believe
that you've never seen Buffy. Me too.
I've seen Buffy.
I didn't know what you were going to say.
No, that Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah
Michelle Gellar?
Yeah, are still together.
Why can't you believe it?
That's amazing. They were like so fucking famous when they got together, and the fact that they were like Britney and Justin.
Oh man.
Free
Britney.
Free Britney.
Glenn Caesar says, yeah, but all the Pepes were saying that the cops killed Breonna Taylor had BDE, so definitely a troll.
Ew,
for sure.
What is wrong with you people? It's fucking psychotic.
I doubt they even have penises.
Yeah, they don't.
They have, what's it called when it goes inside? Inverted dicks.
Yeah. Murdering ass fucks.
Well, you can't fuck anybody in the ass.
Yeah, you're right.
If
you're just murderers and you will be arrested.
Yeah. One day, if we keep fucking talking about it, which is why we have to, you might not like him, but Eminem is the GOAT. Noah Denman, I do like him. And to me, he is the greatest living rapper. I know it's a controversial Eminem.
Oh.
To me, he is the greatest living rapper. It's such a controversial statement, but I don't know anybody who has lyrics like him. Like, to me, he is the best lyricist, and his flow is like unbelievable. How many words per second he can spit out is like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you can definitely argue it. I just vehemently disagree.
Most people do.
Yeah.
Most people do. Lamont Smalls
definitely
says,
one of the best. I mean, Dre was not wrong about that.
Lamont Smalls says, OMG, Regis gone. Say it ain't so. I was obsessed with Millionaire when I was a kid. I knew he was nearing 90. I just found out about this as I write it in the super chat. RIP, praying for his family and KLG. KLG?
And oh, wait, no, I don't know.
I don't know what KLG is, but yes, let's talk about Regis. We found out about Regis Philbin right before the show started. And he was a big part of both of our childhoods. I remember watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with my mom and yelling at the TV, screaming, pick B, it's B, like just wanting everybody to be a millionaire. And also learning all different crazy random trivia. And then, we followed him over to Regis and Kelly. We were big Kelly fans also. And he also made appearances in like movies that I loved, like Little Nicky, if you guys remember, Miss Congeniality 2, things like that.
So good in Miss Congeniality 2.
Yeah, I love just so many incredible things. But he just seemed like the most beloved, lovable, friendly, funny, charismatic guy. And sucks that he's gone at 88. Steph, I know you were a fan growing up too.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Oprah was the reason I was like hosting, and that's where it got injected in my head. But him was also a big thing. I like adored him. I followed him from Millionaire and then obviously Live with Regis, and he just made like conversational talk shows possible. I was obsessed with him, such a good spirit, and it seems like he's lived a really, really long life, happy, and I've never heard a bad thing about him. So
yeah, and I feel like at this point we would have, if there was something. So I do think it's, and sorry if this is a controversial statement, but it's pretty rare to find like an older white dude who has just seemingly treated like all women and minorities and everybody just like with the same grace and respect. He always had interesting guests on and always just like felt like treated everybody the same. And Kathy Lee Gifford, Regis' former co-host before Kelly Ripa. Yeah, very true. Thank you, Glenn Caesar, for clarifying.
Yeah, they were co-hosts for many years, and even when she left, it was on good terms. So it just shows that there was no drama around him anywhere. So.
Yeah, and it did feel like he was much younger.
Yeah, I thought he was in his 70s.
Yeah, and it is weird because at this point in life, like 88, it feel like because I have grandparents that I'm really close with, and they're about to be 93 and 95. 88 feels so young.
Yeah.
But 88 is definitely a long, healthy, great life. And I think he seemed really happy and whole.
Yeah. My dad has become more morbid recently, talking about death and like when it's happening. But he's like the happiest person ever. But he just is very realistic about it. And he's like declared 88 as his year. And I'm like, don't put that out there.
Don't do that.
He's like very sure that is a long, healthy life and like a good time to go. So
yeah. Ben Rayner in here says that Regis and Mr. Rogers had no drama with them.
Yeah, good dudes.
Yeah. I am obsessed with genuinely good human beings, and it does seem like that's what happened there. So thank you, Regis, for everything. And also, like, I don't think it can be underestimated what bonding with your parent at like a completely different age, and when you can't talk about a lot of things, and like there's a show like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Live where you can like really talk about things or like have enjoyed time with each other. There's something
a really
to
good
that
point. I would watch it in the mornings with my mom, and it's true. Like we wouldn't like I'll be on the same page about a lot of things, but that was like a fun time to sit down. Yeah.
So thank you to Regis, and really sad to see you go. But what a beautiful life. Another person who had a beautiful life, but definitely seemingly more tumultuous life was Peter Green. For anybody who doesn't know, he was one of the two co-founders of Fleetwood Mac. And he's not been around Fleetwood Mac for quite some time. And it was not so secret that he was very, very into hallucinogenics, psychedelics, drugs, lived very, very hard. And he also, for more songs that like you definitely know of his, Black Magic Woman was a big, big hit of his. And he was a ridiculously, ridiculously talented musician. And he died as well. And without him, we wouldn't have had Fleetwood Mac. So much appreciation and grace for him. And Steph and I were talking about this earlier before the show, but it's a lot of cliches become cliches for a reason. And it's so fucking sad to see another musician who had struggles with addiction and drugs
and mental illness
and mental illness as well. And a lot of artists do, but I find especially musicians, and that's tough. I feel like there's got to be some kind of correlation between like the way you hear and feel music and what it can do to stop certain parts of your mind, or because there's too many people who have gone down that exact same path. So thinking about his family and his loved ones and appreciating him for who he was, because nobody's a perfect person, but a lot of people are incredibly flawed. And it seems like he had a lot of issues. So grateful for what he did, but I hope that he's in a better place now, wherever that is.
Yeah. And I feel like there's such a big difference with people who are struggling internally, but still like seem to create all this great music for us and didn't harm others. You know, it was just more his own battles he was dealing with, but at least
more sad.
Yeah. his musical legacy to live on, as well as like his bandmates and everyone who still speaks highly of him.
It also started a massive debate, not between Steph and I, but out loud with us on the internet. I was trying to figure out. The internet said that Albatross was a number one song, and it was Fleetwood's only number one song back in the day. But then we saw that Dreams was Fleetwood's only number one song. Regardless of if both of them were or one of them was or neither or whatever it is, how could Fleetwood Mac not have 15 number one songs? I mean, Go Your Own Way was never number one on the charts. Is that even possible? Really?
Yeah.
Rhiannon? Like, there's just so many.
That's shocking.
And I don't even know that it's true. I don't want to give you guys false information, but like Google was not telling me what was there. But that was wild. To me, there is no better band. They are so great for so many different ages, generations. Like this story that you guys know when I'm asked on the show, my favorite album of all time, it is Rumors. The love stories on there and the triumphs and tribulations. Album? Yeah. It's a perfect album, and every song on there is perfect and moves your soul. So I wonder if you guys know. Yeah, and Stevie Nicks had a great solo career too, and she's like just the best. I think she is number one witch. Like she is the witch of all witches.
She's amazing.
For sure. Hitman Hudson in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Star says, what does Steph think about Dagnino for president 2024? You know Tom Finstock?
Oh, yeah. Wait, is he running for president? Is this a new campaign that we're going for?
Who the fuck knows?
I mean, like, good style. I'm here for a president with some good style.
No, we do not. I told you guys, the only person I think that would make a worse president than Trump is Tom Dagnino. I
agree. If she says it, then you know it better. I don't know.
He has no... First of all, he gives no fucks about anything. You guys know he's a dear friend of mine. He gives no fucks about anything. Like literally anything. Does not care. And then also on top of that, I don't think politically he has thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely put myself on the bid before.
For sure. And 4 million other people. Legitimately 4 million other people.
A guy can dream.
I guess.
Unsure how I don't know enough about his policies.
Can we talk a little bit about Seattle and what's going on in Seattle? Yeah. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I am. Let me just pull up my notes.
So there seems to be new news every single day about what's going on in Portland, what's going on in Seattle, what's going on in Chicago. Those seem to be some hot spots for major points of tension for good reason, obviously. But Steph will give us an update on currently most recent Seattle update.
Yeah, so there was a case that was put forth, and it was basically banning the use of crowd control weapons, tear gas, rubber bullets, any sort of things that they were using like that at the protests, and it worked. And so they were
like batons.
They were temporarily banned from all of those. I think I have a list of the different ones, but like tear gas, blast balls, foam rubber bullets. And so that was banned. And then yesterday there was all of a sudden a last minute hearing asking for that to be reversed. And the judge did reverse it. So now, and the argument from the government was that banning the use of crowd control weapons could actually lead to more police use of force, leaving them only with more deadly weapons. So in essence, they're saying if you take away our crowd control weapons, all we have left is our guns. And that, I mean, is obviously speaks to the bigger issue that we do not have cops or people equipped to actually control and keep the peace. All they do is incite.
Because what you should have left is your training. What you should have left is the ability to de-escalate a situation with your words, with your body. Like you should not say, if I do not have tear gas, then I only have a gun.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. And so it's
those are
really
confusing. Our cops? That's like, that seems egregious to me.
No, and I read that argument and I started laughing at first, and I was like, I get why they're saying that, but they have to realize that that's the issue, is that you don't have the training. You don't know how to de-escalate. All you do is have your weapons, which makes your body and your brain useless, which is why we have all these deaths and violent things happening at the hands of them. So
yeah, I don't know what the thing is, there's long-term solutions for sure.
Yeah.
Better training. We need that. We need police officers to go through much more training, sensitivity training, how to de-escalate situations training, how to police that people are safe. Because that's what they're there to keep people safe, not to shoot people. They're there to keep people safe.
Yeah.
But that can't happen immediately. So I get that they are struggling right now to figure out what to do because you fucked up for so many years that you don't have the answers right now. And any of the answers that we implement are going to take time.
But just the irony of it all, they are literally out there protesting the deaths of individuals at the hand of police, brutality because of the brutality, while you now are fighting for more use of your brutality.
Yes. I mean, I don't even know what to say other than yes. And I'm kind of surprised, Steph, coming from a legal family, what do you think? Like, did you think that they probably would turn this down? Did you think the judge would?
I think they would, because I think what we saw was that when these protests were starting to happen and a lot of violent things were happening to protesters, the ACLU, who's always been on the right side, was saying, we're going to take this all to court because this is new stuff. You can't just these things aren't illegal yet. Like, we're making new waves because this is a kind of sort of revolution. So laws will be made. And I thought that was going to happen. And I thought that there was going to be a case against this. I'm surprised that it got overturned, but I do think it's because I don't think it will last. The judge said this is a temporary thing because it's not legal. If you actually take this to court, it's going to get appealed and it will be illegal. I think
it's just kind of too late.
Yeah.
I
feel, let's pray for the protesters out there, doing the good work. And it's just I just don't understand why there's no proper way to protest. You have to just admit that you don't want us to fight for our rights.
Yeah. Speaking of protesting, this was really poignant, powerful imagery. The wall of vets that joined the BLM protesters in Portland. I saw this all over Twitter. But Steph, what did you think about this? Was it surprising to you? Were you taken aback?
It's always a little surprising to me, not because I haven't met 1,000 of the most wonderful vets and people who fight for us all the time. It's only surprising because when you saw Colin Kaepernick put his entire career on the line, a lot of vets stayed silent or were very against him. And so when you see, and this is the same issue, but just a different day and a different platform. So when you see it, you're like, okay, that makes me feel better because obviously we're fighting for what you are defending. So we are on the same team. This shouldn't be you versus us. We are the same.
I think that not to make excuses for people with the Colin Kaepernick situation, because only speaking for myself, I was always on the right side of that. And I know you were too. And we got on board very quickly, as did most of our friends or people that we respect and love. But I do think that it was very shocking for a lot of people and they were confused. And that might have been the first time they had even realized that there was a problem, which is not right, that's what it took. But I think the people who were silent might have been kicking themselves and been next time something comes around, I'm not going to be silent because I didn't really know what was happening. And that, again, I'm not making excuses, but I'm impressed that at least people have the ability to do better.
Totally. It takes time. Activism and understanding what your beliefs are and who you stand with takes time. Also, fun fact, Colin Kaepernick got the idea to kneel at the anthem by a vet.
Right.
So
I know.
People fail to recognize that.
Which is totally wild. And then also a lot of veterans don't have massive public platforms. So there were some people that were speaking out actively that weren't getting picked up because it didn't fit a certain narrative. And you would see that sometimes on Twitter or somewhere. There would be small stories about that. And at the time, the country wasn't behind them. So there was that. And also, I think that this is what we were talking about with Kate on the show the other day. The NFL is a company that is allowed to do what they want. That sucks. We don't like that. The same way that we were talking about how these companies are allowed to fire Chris D'Elia or Nick Cannon. They're allowed to do what they want for their public image. NFL was allowed to do what they wanted there. Then we're allowed to do what we want, which is not support them or support them. And so I think that in that situation, there wasn't as much to physically be done.
Yeah.
And in this situation, there's clear steps like show up, do this. So again, a lot of excuses for a lot of people that might not need or deserve excuses. But for some of them,
it's true. It is true. It takes time. Also, side note that if I'm military or army or navy and I'm fighting for this country and on the other, like in other countries away from my family and loved ones, and I found out that Trump doesn't give a fuck and found out about Russia putting hits on us and didn't say shit, how can you possibly defend him anymore? Like, he doesn't care about you. We do.
I think that some people are able to lie to themselves in order to feel more confident or safe. And also, like, what you don't want to feel when you're fighting for your country, because you guys know I have family in the military and family what you don't want to feel is unsafe, unprotected, uncared about. So like you tell yourself things so that and what you also don't want to feel like is you're putting your life on the line for nothing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we hear from Vietnam vets all the time, like even people who stand by the Vietnam War because they were over there. Like, I feel fucking awful for them.
Yeah.
Like, and you guys lost everybody for what?
Yeah. That was my grandpa and uncle, and they never talked about the war.
Because it's not the same as like Papo getting to talk about World War II, where it's like you got to fucking, like, we freed millions of people.
A for sure enemy.
Like, for sure. Nobody's like, oh, you fought in World War II. That wasn't the best cause.
It's like, no, you were late.
Yeah, we were really late. It took us too long. So there's pride there. For Vietnam War vets, there should be pride because they were still serving our country. Like, they were doing what they had to do, but there's not as much pride in what they were fighting for, because also a lot of people can't even answer that question.
Yeah.
So I do think that right now and when you're in Vietnam, it wouldn't be helpful to be like thinking, should I not be here? Is there any reason for that? Like, you're out fucking war.
It's your job, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of the vets, it's their job. So I do feel for them. Anyway, that was a little tangent. We have to go. We have a lot of setup to do for our awesome World Girls shoot today. We'll be keeping you guys posted on that. But like I said, there's going to be more World Girls content that is coming your way, and very, very soon. We will, this week on the show, give a rollout plan, maybe?
Yes.
Steph has been working her fucking patootie off. Is patootie a butt?
Patootie.
Her fucking patootie off, and she's got a big old patootie. So, you know, she's got a lot to work with. Cool. I went back to that place. We've got really cool things happening right now, and this one's going to be a big one, a big produced episode, but we've got more things coming before that. So yes. Mr. Surfer says the link to my Streamlabs isn't working. I don't know why that would
Bummer.
be. But a lot of you guys made it in there today, so maybe for next time, Mr. Surfer. Much love to everybody. Steph, in the meantime, where can they keep up with you?
At Steph Sabraw. Down below. Hit that like button.
Oh, yeah. Hit the like button. No, seriously.
Seriously.
Somebody just commented on my video and was like, why are you getting so many less likes? Because I'm losing tons of subscribers. I'm going to dip below 20,000 subscribers.
No.
And I hit 20,000 subscribers in March, and I'm going to get below it. Now I'm at 20.1.
No. We need to all hit that like button. All 148 plus of you guys. Hit that like button.
It's so
Leave a comment after. What should the comment be?
What episode of World Girls you guys want to see? Definitely do that. Also, Steph for Mayor. Definitely do that. Any comments? Maybe a favorite performance of Regis's. I would love to hear what you watched from Regis, because he definitely deserves our respect. Or a favorite Fleetwood Mac song would be really cool too. One more in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. Mark Jason Ali said, yep, apartment is for me and my lady and the dogs. Oh, definitely no Dagnino for president. Y'all across the pond deserve better. After 4 years of hell, hope the World Girls shoot goes well. You, Steph, and Doreen are awesome. Look forward to seeing it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So hit that like button. Make sure you leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. We need new viewers, and we need them to not be racist fucks.
Yeah, we got to spread the word.
Goodbye to the over 1,000 of you who left me because
goodbye
racist.
to you.
And hello to all of the people who like want to be inclusive and have a good time and talk about penises. So much love. See you guys soon. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep fighting, and arrest the cops that fucking killed Breonna Taylor. We'll open up with that next week. Bye.